Hello viewers, this is Revealing Light Tarot. I wanted to look at voter hacking. Are the machines in Texas being hacked, and if so, who by? And then I'll move into the voter suppression in the various states, including in Georgia, which is terribly worrying for Stacey Abrams, and we'll see if that's going to have an impact on the midterms, because that's what it's designed to do. But first, to the hacking of voting machines. It's occurred in Texas, where those voting for Beto have had their vote changed to Cruz. Is that just the explanation that's being put forward by the Texan government? Is that those machines are an older type of machine and it's just a glitch? Well, hey, a glitch. This is something really important, and it can't really be explained away. So the question is, are voter machines being hacked, and if so, are they being hacked by the Russians? Because this was what was alluded to in the 2016 election, and this is happening in Texas, in a state where Beto is actually looking pretty good and could actually take the race. Although it's very close, of course, he's doing really well. So, have the Texas voter machines been hacked, and if so, who by? Is it the Russians? Okay, so are they being hacked? And if so, who by? Are voter machines being hacked? And if so, is it the Russians? Okay, so we're getting the Wheel of Fortune, and what that is indicating is that they're trying to, I guess, turn the election. This could indicate that there is if you think about this card, they want things to turn in their favour. So it could be that they actually are being hacked, but we'll just have a look at the other cards. And the Knight of Pentacles again is this. I guess it's actually someone working for a particular monetary gain. Ooh, it's not looking good, is it? Okay, and the Queen of Cups is coming forward as quite a resourceful person with a particular skill set. Now, this reading is actually saying that they could be, and in the past, this Battle card. Okay, so it's actually saying the cards that I'm drawing. The Knight of Swords it's that soldier coming forward. Fast thinking, quick thinking, and coming forward to enact change. Yeah, it could be that there's potential to change the results of the election here. And the Hermit is often loss and withdrawal. It seems to me that's what they're trying to do. It could these cards, to be quite honest, are suggesting that voter machines are being hacked. What we don't know is by who. Let's have a look. Are the Russians involved? I'm tending to think it might be the Republicans. Are the Russians involved? The High Priestess. Could be Mother Russia. That card could be Mother Russia. I'll just pull another one. Yeah, working hard. Yeah, look, it could be Mother Russia, but my intuition also picked up on, the Republicans have because they are in power at the state level, and they've been so brazen in their voter suppression that it could well be that the Republicans, and there could be some influences coming from Russia, but they're working hard to try and change the result of the election. That's what these cards are saying. Okay, so the next question is the voter suppression, which I think is more of the same. My God, what is going on in the US? What's happening to your democracy? Go back to the paper ballot. That's what we do here in Australia. We don't have an electronic voting system, and we don't have it because it's too vulnerable to be hacked. I guess the question is, before we move off Texas, will this affect Beto O'Rourke's result? Okay, will this voter hacking machine affect Beto's result? Okay. Oh God. Maybe. I just saw Ted Cruz, looking pretty pleased with himself. God. Will it affect Beto's results? Will that voter hacking affect Beto's result? Queen of Pentacles, again these money cards, and this resourceful person coming forward. These are either the Republicans, the Russians again. The Ten of Swords is lost. I ask, will it affect Beto's chances of re-elections? That's the card of loss and endings. And it's retreat again after battle. Working... this is the teamwork in the past. Beto's obviously worked very, very hard. Again, the Hermit's coming forward as isolation, abandonment, withdrawal. These aren't good cards. But however, we have the Page of Pentacles, and that is new positions and often news about money. So it could be that outing this now is enough to prevent that loss, and that's the question I will ask, because that Page of Pentacles is about news and news around money. It's also about new jobs as well. So out of all these horrible cards, we get a good one for Beto at the end in the future. So, will Beto... can we get some clarity? Can we get some clarity on the Page of Pentacles? Is that Beto there? This is a new job. It's suggesting a new job. So after all of those horrible cards there, we get this good card in the future. Okay, clarifies. Is Beto there? New job? Or is there news to come out in front of the midterms, which actually then fixes everything up in front of the vote? Okay, the Five of Rods. Challenges and obstacles and rivalries. Okay, so it's not clear really to me whether this is going to have an impact, obviously, because we're drawing all these awful cards in relation to, will this have an impact on Beto's chances of winning? It seems that it will, but there's still going to be battling, okay? So there's still, I asked to clarify the Page of Pentacles, which could be this news coming out about the hacking. And there's also this Five of Rods, which means that there's going to be battles over the machines changing the votes. Okay, and it could mean that that things are rectified by the end of the midterms. So that might be the question we asked: will the machines be fixed up? Will this hacking be, will it stop before the actual midterms? Like, has it been outed now, and is that enough? Yeah, okay, so, all right, so don't worry too much. At this point in time, the news coming out that the machines are changing the vote is actually a good thing for Beto. It's actually causing people to make judgments, and we're not at polling day yet. This is early in the piece. It's good that it's come out. It would appear from my previous readings that this could have been it could have been Mother Russia. We drew that High Priestess card, but I don't want to just jump on Mother Russia. But Russians could have hacked these machines. I also got a strong feeling that the Republicans were involved because of their transparent attempts on voter suppression. So let's just have a look at, will voter suppression, just a quick reading because I'm conscious of the time, will voter suppression actually impact in those Senate races and other races, governor races, all of those races? Will this voter suppression damage Democrats' chances of winning? Okay, the image I'm getting is that because the truth is coming out on this suppression, that will mitigate some losses. Will voter suppression cause Democratic losses? Okay, strength. Hallelujah. Okay, thank God we're drawing some good cards. So their strength, the Democrats are still strong, okay, despite the voter suppression. There is hope. Oh, God, how nice. There is hope. And the Four of Pentacles is, this fear of long-term, security. It's moneyed interests. This is what's driving the voter suppression. We don't need a card to tell us that. We know that's the Republicans. And they're worried about the losses. And they're worried about losing. But there's judgment. There is the system there that is working to... I guess the civil liberties groups, are coming forward. They're challenging these things in the courts. The courts, okay, this is the courts. The courts are actually handing down findings that this suppression is unlawful. And I think that's what's leading to the strength in this situation and the Star card. Okay, and in the future we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and this is creating something for the future, leaving a body of work, mastering the work. This is all good cards for Democrats despite the voter suppression. So the good thing is voter suppression has been outed, just like my previous reading on the hacking. It's being outed now in front of the elections. If you compare this to 2016, when there was very little awareness there of what was going on, this is a different situation, and I'm quite hopeful here. I really am. I don't know. There's still strength in the situation, and there's the star, which is the phoenix rising out of the ashes, and there's hope. It's my favourite card in this deck. This is the Aquarian deck. So they're my readings on voter hacking, the hacking of the machines in Texas, and what impact voter suppression will have on the Democrats' results. And for Beto, it is having an impact at the moment, but these readings are done at this point in time, and in the future it actually seemed that there would be steps, really strong steps taken to stop this. We're in front of the midterms now. It's good these things are happening and they're being outed. Again, the media has a lot of strength in America at the moment. You might not always agree with them, but getting this news out there is putting pressure. It's putting pressure on the Republicans. It's putting pressure on the courts. It's putting pressure. The eyes of the world are there, are looking, and all of these things are being played out quite transparently. So I'm glad that it's being outed, and outed as quickly as it can be. So the situations are still hopeful, and there's still a lot of strength there on the Democrats' side to win over in the midterms. So they're my readings today. I hope you've enjoyed them, and we'll keep going. Tomorrow I've been trying to look at the caravan and potential violence at the border. That's worrying me. And I also want to look at Nevada, because the Nevada, Senate race between Heller and who was it that I actually wrote down? Jackie Rosen. Jackie Rosen and Heller is one of the ones that needs to be watched. It's sort of a linchpin battle state, and I keep getting I don't know why it's sticking. I keep getting that there's going to be a surprise state that will turn blue. Is that Nevada? I don't know. We'll read on that tomorrow and other things. Thank you, viewers. I hope you've enjoyed the readings.